It's in the game.
Welcome to another episode of Madden 20. We'll continue our road to the playoffs. Now it's time we're here. Saints. 1-2 straight. Two straight wins.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Out there. 6-5. They need the Panthers to lose 2 games. At least 3. We can possibly come out here 11-5. That's the goal, is to come out 11-5. I only play offense. I think obviously we did some good work. We did some good work in the offseason, I believe. I think this next offseason we gotta do even better work. We get some star players that's gonna help this team fly to the stars.
Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is...
I hope y'all ready for Madden 21. It's gonna be the same game.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
The Packers beat the Green Bay Packers 49-35.
42.
So we have to win this year. This is a must-win game.
On 1st and 10, Locke. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 there and a New Orleans first down.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, just gonna call him productive?
What do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snoot full, didn't he? How about that? Big time game.
From the 39, Luck. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 24-yard line. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, how you guys gonna come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
Offer mine.
You were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? Because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Eddie Goldman with a sack.
Finally, it took more days, but it took 13 weeks, but they finally won a game.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a 2nd down coming up. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15 on the ground. This is Kamara. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. This will be a loss of 3 and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Here's Luck. And this is Cook with the ground. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
They'll run it with Kamara. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
He gets it halfway there with that run. I think you play up-tempo, get right back on the line of scrimmage, and hammer at him again.
2nd and goal from the 1. Kamara trying again. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara with touchdown number 8 on the year. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. On 2nd down, Kamara. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Throwing on 3rd down. Luck. Jordan Reed has it. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 14 yards is the pickup. 1st down, New Orleans. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Luck. And brought in by the tight end, Cook. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 57 yards. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll run. This is Kamara. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any...
Got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans. Michael Thomas. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Luck on 1st down. That'll be complete to Cook. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a 1st down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Luck. Nearly picked off there, almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
12.
Here's Locke. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. He was trying to get Tampa Bay real that time. And it'll bring up third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Locke throwing again. And Cook has it, left side. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Back to throw, Locke. And he finds Cook. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte, where it was the Panthers who were able to come away with the home victory. Cam Newton leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. From there, let's head west to see what's going on with the Raiders at home in Oakland. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Tampa Bay Bucks. Ronald Jones, a touchdown run in the victory. Finally, let's get right to the center of the U.S. map and check in on the Chiefs at home in Kansas City. And it was the visiting Atlanta Falcons who come in and get the victory. Devontae Freeman, a touchdown run in the victory. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team.
Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Let's go.
There's some maybe. Everybody's updating Jay Brainfather. So. Tell me, Pollard. Antonio Brown. I think we should start. Alright.
Check out. 622. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
On first down, Locke. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
A 10th carry for Kamara. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. A shotgun snap for Love. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Big Eddie Goldman there on the tackle. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. They run it again with Kamara. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. And this is caught. He hits more. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Kamara. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a 1st down. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Too easy.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Going to run again here with Pollard. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. To throw is Love. Able to find Harris, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. That's 3 touchdown passes now for Andrew Luck. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
No lead safe in the new NFL, but this score is really going to give them some needed breathing room.
Late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. Now a 1st down throw, Luck. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That goes for a gain of 31. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Luck. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Trying to pound it in, Kamara. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara. We are in the 4th and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive 1st and 10. A busy night continues for Kamara. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after him. Put the pressure on.
And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, by New Orleans. A 7-yard touchdown grab. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. The Saints in victory formation now as they'll take the knee. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Saints, the win moves them a couple games over 500 now at 7-5. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for Chicago, this could hurt in the race for home field advantage as they drop to 10-2 on the year. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs.
Good. They better beat the Bucs.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin.
But they're not like competition. There's only two people in the run. That's me and the Panthers. We got to go one-on-one with the great one. And nobody gets any upgrades until the end. Next week. Next week. We got face the rivals. We got face the Panthers. Again, for the second time. Before the end of the playoff week. And we will be ready.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
7-5 and 9-3. We need them to lose this week. We need them to lose this week. And then lose to us. We need to lose 2 games. To lose twice. If we don't lose, we're tied in the first. The reason why the Buccaneers don't even matter because on the bottom. And it's not like the Falcons on any hand. And 4 more games. If they won 4, they'd be 9-7. We know what they might have an opportunity. Oh yes, I did play that game. We lost to them. We don't plan on losing twice. Trust and believe that. I'm like, we beat the Buccaneers. Second, beating the Ravens is important to me. It's important to me because that we don't play no games. We're not losing twice to the Panthers. They may have beaten us the first time we played, but we're not losing twice. I beat the top 2 teams in it. I beat the Chiefs when they were good. They weren't good. We beat the Bears. If we beat those 2 teams, there's no reason why we can't beat the Carolina Panthers. Even though the Panthers are actually my team, and they're actually my team. But for this franchise, I'm playing the Saints. You're coaching the Saints. And the Packers suck. So, but I'm not risking it. I'm not risking it. And saying it's a slam dunk win because you all know that it ain't a slam dunk win. Nick Hines, you know, he's trying to figure out. There we go. We want to put actually we want to put it in there. Cause I want to get some playing time in. We want to get Dante Harris. Let's see what we got here. Whoa. Hold up. Free agency. Barry Nicholson. We stole him. We stealing them. Okay, we also gonna steal Robert Foster. I'm telling you, we're gonna steal people we can now. Gonna help this team in a lot of ways. That is. I guess okay. How we finding players we don't need. We think we don't need. They would have stolen from us. This is an opportunity. Oh, why we stole them. Okay, now we can get rid of them. No, Trent Bryant. By himself. We going to get rid of It's all about speed, man. It's all about speed. Flying faster, trust me, you're gonna get replaced. I don't care if you're going to win or not. It's all about speed. Let's see. Alright. Justin Hart. No, anyway, so. Alright. Trade block. Let's dive into the trade block, shall we? Wait, because it was off. We are looking at ridiculous here. Ain't got really no money for me coming on my team. I'm just keeping it real. They don't have money. This is. What we got here is what we got. Teddy Bridgewater. Teddy Bridgewater isn't really that good. He doesn't have to throw arm. Why do we go right to get Teddy Bridgewater? He doesn't have the arm. He can't throw down the field like Cam Newton can throw down the field. Cam Newton can't even throw down the field, my man. I'm just going to say that. He got the arm, but the accuracy ain't there. I don't care how good your arm is. You can't actually throw it down the field. He's like, down with his arm. And I'm like, they did the same thing with Drew Brees. And then he went to 3 Super Bowls. They were the same with the turnaround, went to 3 Super Bowls. The Panthers fans are going to be mad if that happens. They going to be mad. Like, Like, I think y'all released him because he thought he'd get that these dummies who don't like him. They always got some complaint. He's complaining about our quarterback. You're like, oh, y'all quarterbacks are perfect. But anyway. No, I thought we could go for Cam Newton. That would be a epic move right there. I'm going to trade for Cam Newton. I'm going to go for it. And we're going to take a route. Let's see. We ain't got nothing to offer. 4th round, they ain't gonna take no 4th round pick for no damn that collateral quarterback. That's an insult. Let's see. Offer number 2, please. I'll offer Teddy Bridgewater instead. Please, somebody. Who can we offer? We ain't got nothing to. We have plenty of things to value to offer. I mean, the thing will be just released. Okay, so we're going to scrap for you. They're not going to get me. They're not getting them on their own. Alright, that is it for day stream.